Hey, what's up everybody? ESAM here bringing you another video. This one going to be my breakdown for Fox. But before I get started, I noticed in my analytics that most of the people that watch me are not subscribed. So please, if you are watching this video, hit that subscribe button. It would really help support my channel so you can get notifications for my videos and all that type of stuff. Also, I want to do something really cool for my 50K. I want to do a giveaway. So I mean, if you want to get me to that point, you can totally help, and also hit the like button on the video just because. And also, so now let us get started. So Fox is the definition of a glass cannon in this game because he has hyper good offense and then hyper bad defense. So once he gets hit, he takes a lot of damage, and also he's a light character, so it doesn't take that much damage to kill him. But on the other end, he hits you once, he deals you 70, and then he hits you 2 more times and you're dead. So Fox does that to pretty much every single character. His vortex is so strong. You have the up air, up tilt stuff. You have back air, which auto cancels way too early, so it becomes incredibly safe on shield. His speed in general just makes it really hard to hit him. You just have to honestly read him, or the Fox has to do something that's punishable, such as like a rapid jab or like a dash attack through your shield. Like, Fox is one of those characters similar to Sheik that you can just play incredibly safe all the time, and it's not like he has bad damage output, so trading with him, unlike Sheik, isn't even a bad thing, because if you trade like back air for neutral air, back air does what, like 12% or something like that, and so you're going to be trading with, for the most part, things that are weaker than that, which is completely fine for Fox, because then once he gets people to like 30%, the trades are going to start leading into tech chase situations, which can lead into combos or big things. Something to note is that Fox doesn't have a lot of grab combos. He does have some grab combos at early percent, or at least like grab guaranteed follow-ups relatively, like in quotes, because I think you can air dodge whatever he does. So like if he down throws and you DI away, he can do raw back air, and you can air dodge that, but then you're going to be low enough to the ground that he can up tilt you after that, or like get a rapid jab or something. So he does have some guaranteed follow-ups, or he will get a follow-up essentially off of a grab for the first like 30% or so. Then after that, it gets a lot dicier, and he doesn't really have that much off of throws unless you panic air dodge or something like that off stage and get fair footstooled, something like that. So he does have stuff off grabs at early percents. Again, his combos are ridiculous. He has combo starters off of dare, off of nair, off of F tilt, off of up tilt, off of up air, you know, just so many things that Fox can do to essentially get you into disadvantage. And then Fox is one of the best characters in the game at keeping you there because he has a really fast ground speed, he has really fast fall speed, so like he can commit to the air and then suddenly just kind of land before you and up tilt you anyway, and then get guaranteed stuff. He does have some kill confirms off of up tilt, off of down air, off of nair. Obviously you have down air, up smash, nair, up smash. You have up tilt, up air, down tilt, up air, and those work for a long time because based on the sweet spot, which is going to be the earlier percents that you're going to get up tilt, up air, or the sour spot up tilt, which will get you the up air kills even later, even like in the 140, 150 range. Like, it's actually ridiculous. Tipper down tilt also gets you some kill confirms. That move is a little less safe though, and a little less fast, so it's going to be not used as often, which is honestly why you don't see it that often. And obviously he has things like F tilt untechable into up smash, and also, by the way, his nair and downer can also untechable, which gives you like guaranteed. I don't even have to worry about how they DI'd or anything because they're just gonna die because they're gonna have to hit the ground. So it's pretty good. Obviously Fox is bad in disadvantage because he doesn't really have good hitboxes below him. He doesn't have a lot of disjoints. He doesn't have a lot of aerial drift. And so if you hit him up there, you're going to be pretty much like, okay, this is exactly where Fox is going to be, and you can just kind of hit him for it over and over again. One thing that he does have is actually shine stalling, which is pretty important because if someone commits to an attack and he shines, he can typically fast fall air dodge through them because, again, his fall speed is so fast. So it's one of those things that you do have to look out for. Make sure that you don't overcommit into hitting Fox when he's in disadvantage. You know, it's definitely one of the more like stay grounded anti-air type of thing, because if he air dodges anywhere close to the ground, because he falls so fast, he will have lag and you can punish him anyway. Obviously his offstage game is lackluster when it comes to him recovering. I mean, his recovery is good in terms of distance, but it is very punishable. You can 2-frame his illusion. You can just go out there and hit him before he even reaches the ledge. You know, with a lot of characters that have any type of lingering hitbox, you can just run off, double jump, insert move, you know, whether it's nair or forward air or down air, regardless of which character, like depending on the character, obviously. And you can get a lot of percent just over and over, rinse and repeat on Cloud, because you run off, you double jump, do the aerial drift back towards the stage, he gets hit, and then you run off again, and then you double jump aerial and he drifts, and you just do it over and over again until he either is low enough or high enough that the illusion won't get hit, or he just chooses to up you, which is a thing, because up is actually pretty good. It has a lot of angles. Obviously, it's not actually super disjointed, so a lot of characters that have disjointed aerials, such as like a sword or Pikachu downer, can actually just beat out Fox's Firefox like really easily and consistently, which is kind of unfortunate for him. But then again, he has the onstage presence to make up for it. You know, obviously a lot of people say, quote unquote, Fox can't kill, and I don't really like that. Obviously, I just talked about the kill confirms, but a big thing is that, you know, he has has scary things when he throws you off stage rather. So he forward throws you off stage, and it used to be like, well, you're gonna recover for free, and then yeah, you have to get off the ledge, which is difficult against Fox because he has things like back air traps, forward smash, up tilt, timing, or just throw you back off stage, rinse and repeat. Because Fox is so fast, he can cover a lot of options. Then like, oh, if he reads the roll, you can just kind of like charge up smash, things like that. But then Larry Lurr started two-framing people with up tilt, and that's not okay because, as I mentioned, up tilt is a kill confirm because you can get up tilt up air or up tilt back air, and at the percents that it's not guaranteed, it's still a 50-50 with up tilt up air because Fox's vertical burst is so ridiculous that he can catch a lot of people's jumps with up air. So that's cool, I guess. So suddenly he throws you off stage, and then you have to play really careful to alter your timings so that he can't two-frame you. But then if you do that and he reads it, or he can just the thing about Fox is he can just have his back towards the ledge and he's going to up tilt you, and then if he notices you recover not perfect, or you're a character that has a somewhat slow recovery, he can just run off and fair footstool you, because by the way, that's like the least fair thing Fox has by a lot, which is funny because it is with forward air. So fair footstool is so dumb, it kills every character on stages that aren't Battlefield and Dreamland, and then only like 3 or 4 characters can live that, which would be like Pikachu, Villager, Bale, like the characters that have like ridiculously good recoveries can live on the stages that have the bigger low blast zones. But either way, it's really stupid because it's not like you just have to do it off of a read on edge guard. You have guaranteed stuff into it. You have full hop down air auto cancel into fair footstool. You have running reverse F tilt into fair footstool. You have so many, or you just have like air dodge reads into fair footstool. Obviously, you have down throw, air dodge read, fair footstool, up tilt, air dodge read, fair footstool. You have back air, fair footstool. You have forward. You have like stuff into pratfall off the ledge at low percents, into run off fair footstool. It is so ridiculous. That is such a good thing for Fox to have. Granted, it's really risky because if you miss it, now you're Fox off stage and you have to up B, and then you're just going to get hit over and over again when it comes to recovering because you're Fox McCloud. But it's still just like, it's such a good option for Fox to have. And honestly, like, I feel like Fox is just a character that will get better and better as the meta progresses. The unfortunate thing is that Larry Lurr is mostly the pioneer for Fox. He is, like, by far the best Fox. There are other good Foxes, don't get me wrong. You have Charlie the King, you have Eden, you have Mega Fox, you have that one from New York that I can never remember the name of, but he's the one that gets, like, super fancy stuff. He's really fast and aggressive. Trust me, he does exist. I am not making this up. So there are a lot of Foxes that do well, but then Larry Lurr is the only one that does, like, really, really well, and then sometimes Larry just gets matchup to death. And not necessarily matchup, but more so, like, Bayoed, because Fox has a pretty decent matchup spread in my opinion. He does well versus the top tiers, or relatively well, right? Like, he loses some of the matchups, like he loses to Cloud probably 55-45. I don't know about the Diddy matchup, but I think that's even, because Larry and Zero always have really close sets. I think he does relatively well versus Sonic, because I mean a lot of Sonics say he wins that matchup. He has some here or there matchups, and I think he goes even with Mario. But the thing is, Bale absolutely destroys him. Granted, that is because of one reason, which is forward air loops, because you cannot SDI out of them, and I've tried SDIing out of them, so you just get down tilted at the edge, or it doesn't even matter where, and you just get fair one over and over and over again until you're near the blast zone. You must have seen it when Captain Zack did it to him at the very beginning. Like, that was the first Bale, I think, to really beat Larry, was Captain Zack at one of the 2 GGs. I think it was Abadongo Saga, where he ended up getting second anyway because he beat like everyone and just decided to play ridiculously amazing out of nowhere. So Bale has that, and Larry Lurr has struggled against Bales. He lost to Chag at Genesis. He's lost to, as I mentioned, Zack. So it's just a matchup that doesn't seem very fun. He always lost to Salem at the New York tournament. I don't remember which one that was. But yeah, so it's very difficult for Fox to play in that matchup, just because of the risk. You can die at any percent from the fair stuff, or just like random, like, oh, Bayo, you can get witch timed at 10 and just get like down air, run off, forward air, and just kill him. Like, it's really unfortunate. Not a lot of characters have to deal with that. I think Fox is the most susceptible character to that just because he is such a fast faller. So that matchup really sucks. Granted, if the forward air chain wasn't a thing, it'd probably be an even matchup. But again, that kind of kill confirm is so detrimental to Fox's play. And Bayonetta is pretty popular, so you actually have to be scared against every Bayonetta, because if you just get witch timed once, you're going to be down a stock. There are so many, like, Bayos really need to work on that confirm, because it is the difference between an even or a losing matchup into a heavy winning matchup, in my opinion. But again, Fox does have a lot of good matchups in top tier. Other than that, Larry Lurr has pretty decent records with a lot of the top players. He has victories on Nairo, on Ally, on Mr. R, I'm pretty sure, victories on Zero. So he's definitely capable of doing a lot. He is such an explosive character, because you can just, again, get one hit at like 25, and then suddenly your opponent is going to go to 80, either either from Vortex or from True Combo. He has pretty good stages, as I mentioned, in Stage Select, although he does have like a little bit of problem with the new rule set because you can ban triplats. But either way, like, even his bad stages aren't necessarily bad, it's more so matchup dependent, and he still has a lot of things to do in those matchups just because, again, you can't just get those hits, you can't just fair footstool, you can't just play neutral correctly. Oh, also, by the way, the fact that Sakurai combo's a thing, which is a short hop side B into up air, that's a thing, so you have to be worried from like half stage sometimes. Granted, it's reactable, but a lot of times you're worrying about like the space that Fox wants to be in terms of running forward, short hop for our bear, or just run and like his short hop, just pressure game, and then suddenly you get hit by illusion at 95 and you die. So that's cool, I guess. But yeah, just Fox just has a lot of options just available to him at all times, just in neutral, in advantage, not really in disadvantage, but then again, you can, which I think Foxes need to do more, is just illusion off stage and just grab the ledge. Granted, you can get hit back off stage and then you can get edge guarded, but sometimes I feel like it's better than just being above your opponent like ad nauseum. Granted, again, you have shine stalling, so you will get down eventually, but sometimes Fox will take damage, and again, because he is so light, you might be dying relatively early. So yeah, I do think Fox in the future can only get better, granted, because the only thing I feel like people can do in order to get better against Fox is get better at edge guarding him, but I feel like people are getting pretty good at edge guarding him already. Think of like Zero short or like the forward airs, think Cloud, like I know Tweak did it with like the nairs that you can just linger and it'll hit him, but other than that, I don't really know what people can get better at the matchup, because it's on Fox to get that hit. And his neutral is amazing, and he's so fast, and like a lot of things are really safe if you space them or time them correctly. And so Fox is going nowhere but up. And yeah, that is going to be about it for this one. I hope you all enjoyed. As always, social media, Panda, and partner stuff is down below. Let me know down in the comments below who you want me to do my next stage select and breakdown on, because I will do that in 2 or 3 weeks. I'm actually really busy in March. March is a ridiculously busy month for me. I'm going to a tournament every single weekend. So I'm not sure when that video will come out or if I'll be able to make it anytime soon, but I will try to still have videos for you guys, do not worry. And yeah, I will see you all next time. Oh, bye.